Yo, yo. Here we go. So, yeah. Oh, shut up. Yeah, I just want to show, for my chess fans, a game that I played the other day. Of course, I hadn't played. I stopped playing for like a month. I take breaks and come back and play a little bit. But, and then I'm trying out new lines and stuff, which is great. So I'm not really making the best moves. But here's a lower rated player, so really, you usually, if you're higher rated, you usually find a way, even if you don't make the best moves. So here I play e4, e5, and then f4, the King's Gambit. Here it is, and it is accepted. King's Gambit accepted, it says there. But we all know that's the King's Gambit. Knight f3. Computer likes d6, but knight c6. Computer likes d4, preventing bishop c5, but I play bishop c4. I should have played d4 here. Like I said, I'm not used to playing these lines, but I'm actually trying to form a quick battery here, or threat of it. Not yet, but could be a threat of a battery there. If I would have played here, it would have prevented bishop. Whoops. Damn it, man. It would have prevented this bishop c5 move, bearing down and making white's life uncomfortable if you wanted to castle kingside. So anyway, next time I'll play d4 here, but bishop c4. Computer likes g4 here, which is a line. It's a move. It's probably it's the strongest move, really, for black here. Probably fianchetto the bishop and castle that side and attack using these pawns. And now I play d4, opening up the attack on the f4 pawn here. Knight c6. I should have played knight c3 here, but I don't know what the fuck I was doing here. I kind of left this pawn loose retardedly. I should have gone here to knight c3. But I also have other ideas too. Perhaps bringing the knight that way, you know. Anyway, h6, e5. Okay, so we're about even here. Plus 0.6, which is nothing. This plus here means nothing until it gets above 1 or so. Even then, maybe a little more, but whatever. This bar right here tells you how, if it's above here, I'm a little bit up here by half, which is irrelevant at this point. Now I'm up 2 from this one queen e7 move. I should have gone queen e2. But I tightened up these pawns here. Whoops. My castle. Now the knight has to move, threatening the bishop. And here I missed a tactic. So that's crazy. Now it wants to move the king there, but there was this tactic. Maybe it'll be on the next one. Hold up. There it is. Okay, for sure. Again, the move here was the bishop. And then, I'm just playing for you Stockfish's best moves here. It likes this attack variation that I didn't miss. I just didn't really need to do this because I'm playing a lower rated player and the urgency wasn't there. Higher rated player would have seen this coming here. But I played a more safer developing move, connecting the rooks and forming a battery here, because I want to attack that way. And then, instead of put the bishop here. So then D takes E. Stockfish likes rook to E1. It even has black up here. Well, it is now, of course, because I sacrificed the bishop for a pawn here. But he didn't take the pawn. He took that pawn, so we can get a pawn and an attack on the knight here. But can anybody guess the move I made here? I'll give you a second. What move did I make here? What move did I move the knight? Did I retreat the knight? No. I said, I insist you take my bishop. And so luckily he made that pawn move. They get greedy with the pawns. Luckily he made that move, because now it's just going to be lights out. Did you see that move? Watch. The bar is down here. Now watch. Bam. The bar is almost, there's a tiny margin of error. And you'd have to be retarded to miss these moves. Queen, check. And now, knight in. Of course, I moved the wrong knight, according to Stockfish. I moved that knight because I want to open up the rooks on this fucking queen and king. But no need. He checks me again with this discovered attack, going for more pawns. More pawns, and then here he plays some really good defense. Defense. And I played some more offense, because I got to get rid of this bishop so I can mate him here. This bishop is a nuisance. So I'm attacking it. So he moves the bishop. And it likes the rook there. But I checked him here with the bishop here. And it's lights out here. I mean, there's nothing he can really do here if he takes with the rook. Because now I could take with the rook or the knight here. If I take with the rook, it threatens mate. The only move here is queen takes, of course, to prevent mate. And the other move is the move I made. And the queen has to take here because of this mate threat. But for some reason, he didn't take the queen, and I mated him right there in the corner with the knight. Let's see. I played this other game too. Fucking Caro-Kann defense. Again, I really don't like to play it much, but I tried it in a 15-minute game against this 2,000 rating guy. So this is all theory. I don't like it because this reminds me of like a French defense advance. Again, he went F4. The move here, tighten that up. And go C5. I tried a different approach the other side this time. And I made a lot of shitty moves. So he's up 1.2 on black. If I'm up, it's supposed to be a negative number. Golly. He's killing it. He's up 2, up 3, up 2, up 1. Now he's trapped my rook, but I already had a fork, so it's still even. It's okay. So we're still even because I took his rook with the knight. And now it's time. Again, I could have taken that pawn there or that pawn there as well. Again, he should have moved the rook here. It's a blunder that he didn't, because now he's just going to go negative here. -5. Bam. Look at that move. Look at the difference in that move. It's even, and he blunders. I just get lucky, I guess, sometimes. So I take here. He moves his knight to f3, knight f3. I check. Gonna move the knight in, threaten the bishop. He moves the bishop. I check. Takes. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. And now get the rooks to the open fucking file. This is like a freebie here. It's get to the rook to the open file and check. I have a mate here. I already have a mate here. A forced mate. Almost. See right there, look at this. Look at this. Bam. It's forced here. This is a forced checkmate. And I kind of, I should have gone queen here because I didn't see it straight away right here. How I should have gone there, but it's just the same. I went with the rook. And then I saw it again, and I'm like, oh yeah, I needed to go queen there, because now it's check, and he resigned here. Because the only move here is king h1, and then it's mate. But and the thing about these games is I took a break for like a month. I mean, I haven't played in a while, so I should play a little more often here and there, and to bring my rating up maybe or something. But anyway, I'm probably thinking of doing a couple of chess live streams with the Phoenix Eye Crow, and see which one of you, who of you guys play chess, and maybe I'll play subscriber after subscriber, 10-minute games, so they're not so long, 15 max, and see if you guys want to play any games, and we'll do chess live stream with you guys, and I'll interact with you, and we'll play some chess together and shit. Kind of has, some fun away from the melted buildings thing. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Much love. I love you all.